Hello and welcome to the Natural Way of Life. Now, today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about everything is energy. Energy, I just love it, because everything is energy. And specifically, this video is dedicated to energy healing, and I want to share some information and some insight on what this is, how it can help you, and also just to raise awareness of it. And I'm intrigued to know, has anyone tried it before? How have they got on with it? What have their experiences been? Now, we're in this time in our lives where healing, most of us now in this generation, we are healing things that our parents and our grandparents and our ancestors were unable to do. And that is now what a lot of us are stepping into in areas of our lives. Now, one of my callings, or gifts, should I call it, is energy healing. And it was something I was drawn to some years ago, but only after embarking onto my own healing journey, which was not pretty, was not glamorous, was not trendy. It was just necessary and traumatic. But what we have to learn and master in our own lives is then what we can go on to help others with, which is why I want to share more of my story. And I've been thinking recently, what do I bring more of to my channel? How do I engage with the audience more? Do I write things up first? Do I just free talk? So today is just me free talking, because that is the way I feel the energy was channeling and running through me. So I'm just expressing it as it comes in. So with energy healing, I think I was first introduced to this many years ago, and I first tried a session which was called Reiki. And this was in a group setting where there were several different people that were performing the Reiki, and you went in and had like a mini taster session. And from the minute I lay down on the bed, I just felt this sense of ease. I could feel things like moving around energy, although no one was physically touching me. And they brought up something to me at the time to do with my nose or my breathing and something work related, which again was correct. I didn't know how they knew that, but they did. Part of the gift. And they were working on clearing some of that. They also did some work on my lower back where I also had problems. And I'm not lying to you, the next day I woke up and my nose was streaming from the tip of my nose down past my belly button with just clear, I know it sounds gross, but mucus. That was just clearing out, and it had literally been clearing obviously the toxins out and whatever did not belong. I felt more energized in myself. I felt better for it. Then over the years I had other energy healing treatments, but I want to share with you what my view on energy healing is. So I have a belief that everything is energy, okay? And a lot of things we can go through in life are energy. So they could be positive experiences, negative or traumatic experiences, and it can be a lot to deal with. And many of us go through things and we don't always know how to work through them. So let's just say something traumatic happens in our childhood or even in our adult lives, and then we have to process that and we move on from that. But there is still something within us, pain, it can store. So often what we can't always deal with on an emotional level gets stored, and then sometimes will manifest out in a physical problem. So let's say you then, I don't know, have a stomach problem because you have troubles processing your emotions. So it is a difficult one, the way they can manifest out in our bodies, and everyone with that will be slightly different. So that can then cause problems. So people sometimes, when they try things, so say they go to a doctor or they change their diet or they read some self-help books, but they still feel like something is not addressing it. People might even medicate themselves, whether through a doctor or, through other substances, but there is still deep within this pain or the sadness or something that is coming to the surface. Now, that is where energy healing can be really beneficial to get in and to help. And it's also a spiritual tool. Now, when you have energy healing, you often will feel a sense of relaxation. It's a time you can dedicate to yourself where you have to lie there, be still and be present. And it helps your mind, your body and your soul, and it's connecting all of them together. It can help you to still your mind, to clear negative emotions. It can help you with building resilience to stress. It will help align your chakras, the energy portals within your body, help to clear and remove blockages there. And it can help as well with addictions and habits, cutting negative cords or attachments to people, places, or things. It's truly, truly powerful. And again, for people that may have like, that's more stuff on an emotional level, let's say, but physically, if people have like pains, muscle problems, problems with their sleep, heart, blood pressure, all types of things, it can help with that. And again, then the spiritual kind of soul connection there, it can really help you connect to your own intuition, to hear your soul calling, discover your faith and purpose, and to know your true nature. So it really connects you back to yourself. And all areas of life I'm talking about, if you're struggling with your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, if you're processing or have stored traumas or things, and maybe, it's for some people talking therapies help and work, but I found for many years in my life they didn't. So the energy healing can go into those layers without that person even having to talk or disclose things. And just because you cannot see energy with your natural eye, it doesn't mean it's there. And when you channel in and work on someone's energy field, it's so powerful. You can only experience it once you feel it for yourself. It can be done in person or distantly. And for me personally, I believe it is a gift I've been given. And the heat, the energy channels through my hands. I have learnt techniques like one of the common methods, which is called Reiki, which is like the life force, that prana, that chi energy that runs through everyone in the world, and it helps to heal on the inside out, helps with your pain and emotional and spiritual areas. Again, Reiki is very popular, but I just use a combination of my own. So I will work on whatever I'm called to and drawn to do, and I channel my spirit team through as I do that to tailor each healing experience to each individual. And you can also do it for animals, places, houses, situations. It is such a powerful, powerful tool. So whatever problem someone is having, energy healing can help. And I recommend it. And it's a holistic way forward to look at things, because not everything is going to be, I think for many people, it's about thinking outside the box and trying things they may not have tried before. Because when you're in a troubled place, when you're seeking that help, you will probably be prepared to try anything, and other things may not have worked. And there's so much with energy to be explained. Even in our everyday lives, many of us may find we have problems with our energy, and what I believe we all have is like what I call an energy field around us, and that can store positive and negative energy. You can also allow in negative energy or attachments or other people's energy. And that can look, if people that can see the aura and feel the energy, that could feel heavy or dense or thick. And yeah, like they just might feel drained all the time. And they might feel really drawn to do negative things or seek out negative people, and they can't always explain why. But that is what I call things like energetic debris or tears in your energy field, or attachments that don't belong in there. And that's why I'm so big on like spiritual hygiene, energy protection, because it's things I've experienced myself personally firsthand. And then I've learned from that and how challenging that can be to deal with. And sometimes, again, like we say, what we learn most from isn't necessarily from something someone will tell us or we read or we study. It's our own life experiences. And I've had those experiences where I've had energetic problems and I've had energetic attachments and things that have drained me and caused me really traumatic problems in my life. And only through me going on that journey to work through that, to learn about it and to heal about it, that's how I'm able to then help others. And I believe that was part of my gift and my calling, because you can't be given a gift that then you have no compassion or understanding of how that could affect another. That's how I see it. So Spirit gave me a really hard, difficult journey, which I'm going to write about in some of my books, because I really want to share this. And I think it'll help so many people. But through me going through that, I can relate. So, people could do energy healing, but if they maybe haven't been through the things I have, it's like, how will they know how that other is truly feeling? So I feel that is what gives my energy healing such a powerful energy and to help others, because I've been through that. So I've learned from that. And when you learn firsthand, I think that is what's more powerful. And I'm very sensitive with energy. So again, like when I was describing it, the energy building in the hands, and people can feel that. And even without touching them, they can, people might start to see colors, feel sensations or tingling, or the energy actually moving. Or when you remove things, they actually feel a release and they suddenly physically feel lighter. And they're like, oh my God, what's happened? What have you done? Or, you can pick up on things in areas of their body where they may, have some concerns or troubles. And again, people have been shocked and they come back and tell you months after, gosh, Lara, like this was it, or this was right, or this is what was going on. So it truly is a gift to be able to work with that. So I really look forward to being able to help many people with that. And if any of you have any questions around energy healing or want to know if it's something that could help you, please comment, drop me an email. I would love to get in touch and I would love to discuss it with you more. And even if you feel like there's not anything particular, but you just want a bit of an increase in your energy, or you want to feel more aligned or focused, again, it's amazing for that because it helps to align your chakras, align all your energy points, and allows that energy to flow through freely. And that's why I want to teach and educate people more about this, because there's so much information online, but how much of it is really for your highest good? Because there's so many videos these days about like opening your third eye or this or that, and that's just an example I'm going to use. But it's like, okay, yeah, it is great to be open-minded and have, be open to things and have a deeper understanding. But the problem, what they don't really explain to people is if the rest of you is out of balance, or there's things you haven't worked on and healed on, or traumas, and then you blow open your third eye, you're going to expose yourself to things that you may not be ready to see or deal with, and you don't have the equipment and the toolkit to protect yourself and to know how to manage that energy. So it's about everything has to be in balance, like all your energy points, all your chakras within your body. There has to be flow and things have to be in balance, because where there's an imbalance, that'll be an area, that'll need more work and input and healing. So I cannot wait to help people more with this. I just cannot wait to share more. And, there's so many things I use with energy. So I channel energy from the highest good for people's highest good. I channel that through, and I have my spirit team assisting me do that. There's things you can use. There's other techniques. There's things like crystals, or even my own, sometimes as I call them, little potions or herbs or little remedies I'll make up as well that assist in that. Or you might add in earth elements. So, like, as I say, some herbs or rose petals. You'll add in the fire, the flame element, the candles. Then you add in the water, the salt as well to have in your setup, because that's again symbolic of things. So it's really such a full package, and I find it such a beautiful experience. And also all around the world, wherever you go, in different cultures, religions or communities, there will always be slightly different methods of things and different ways people do it, but the end result is kind of the same, or the things they're working towards. So it's such a fascinating subject, and it's just an area that I'm so passionate about. And with a lot of my videos, again, it's about connecting people and empowering people. And for instance, like with women and our monthly cycles, it's empowering with that. And again, energy healing can really help with connecting to your womb, to your sacral and your root chakras, and looking at things and blocks and pains that we're holding on to there. And energy can assist, energy can help be moved. And often we can't always do it on our own. And that's where it's seeking out the right kind of person to help you. As I say, like, you want someone that is knowledgeable, that you can ask questions. It's not, I wouldn't say it's so much about having qualifications or this or that, because anyone could have a certificate. Anyone can say, oh, I'm a Reiki healer, I'm a quantum healer, I'm a whatever healer, a crystal healer. But what a piece of paper tells you that, yes. But does your energy connect with theirs? Do you feel drawn to them? Do you feel they are right for you? Do you feel they have knowledge? Because someone could do that. For instance, energy healing, like people can do Reiki, but they may not be spiritually connected. So they may not be connected with their spirit team. They may not be a psychic. They may not be a medium. They may not be intuitive. So they may not be able to channel additional messages and help and guidance to you, but they will still be doing you some good because they're channeling energy. but it, you know, for some people they may want someone with more of a gift to do that. It's slightly different. Like, you're still going to get good from it, but yeah, it's also about having someone as well that knows how to protect their own energy, to clear energy, because again, if they don't, you don't want to be having everyone else's energy spread onto you, or not the best energy coming through for you. So there is things to think about, but tune into your intuition, ask for a sign if you're looking for someone, like, do a bit of research, ask questions, and just trust your gut. Are you drawn to that person? Do you feel it's right for you? And that's a great way as well to look at finding someone to help you with your energy healing. So guys, I hope this has just been a little helpful, just a little evening recording, and just a bit of guidance to share. I would love to hear from you guys. Hit me up in the comments, drop me an email. Thank you so much for listening, and sending you some good vibes, love, and energy.